Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy
What
Silk
up?
Race. Here with your boy Bobby Rashad, and this is the Rolling Stoners.
What up, man? So y'all know what we gonna talk about today. Hell, y'all live in the world we live in.
Yeah,
Let's talk about what just happened last night.
Yeah, honestly, I'll be real, man. I spent the entire day, even in my classes, trying to process what the hell was going on.
Boy,
I may have been even rude. I was even a little rude to some bitches, man. Like,
why you rude to the bitches? Cause Donald Trump run. He already rude to the bitches. You can't be rude to him too.
I wasn't, but
That's
I was
fucked
just,
up.
Well, I was just.
I treated my lady nice today. You know what? Me and my lady went tonight. We went to a Mexican restaurant for Donald Trump. In order to celebrate his presidency, we went to a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, were they pissed off too?
Honestly, it wasn't none but white people in there, and they look happy. So, I don't know, but we did have a nice waiter. She didn't look too upset. So, maybe everybody overreacting. What you think?
Not really. I mean, there's protests as well.
Yeah, the protests are crazy right now. Currently, I don't know if y'all know, it is protests currently going on in major cities.
Yep, in DC they going off.
And
right
I support it. I'm glad. I'm trying to start one up in Greensboro, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to that because the nigga work. So so I don't know. We all try. I'm proud of what we're doing. I do kind of feel like we're overreacting solely because I know this man Donald Trump. He's gonna get himself impeached. So don't worry, guys. God's arms are constantly moving and working, and he will not let the devil be the president.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna let y'all know that.
Yeah, I mean, this entire day in the back of my mind just kind of flashed like, mama couldn't believe it. For a minute, I thought, yeah, he gonna be the president unless God strike him down.
I mean, last night it was crazy.
That shit would be kind of like that Boondocks episode.
I mean, it's just crazy because like last night I went to bed just knowing Hillary was gonna win, and I mean, she did win. She won. Fuck that. She won. She won the popular vote. She had 200,000 more votes than Donald Trump.
I really thought she was going to win the electoral college.
No, fuck that. She won.
I knew she would probably lose North Carolina, but I assumed she would still kind of get it.
She won.
But damn.
She won the popular vote. Isn't that what matters? No. Everybody's been getting on me for not voting. So I'm going to assume that the popular vote is what matters because since we all vote and we're all given this right to vote and we go vote. People voted. Everybody's arguing we didn't vote enough, but I'm just like,
Bro, people really did vote.
People voted.
Oh my God.
Hillary won.
That was.
But she didn't win because our vote doesn't matter. Sorry to break it to you, but it don't. We're given a right that's doesn't even really serve a purpose. And if that didn't illustrate that, I don't know what to tell you. First and foremost, we just elected a would-have-been slave owner. No offense to Donald Trump, but I'm sure he would have had a whole plantation back in the day.
No, of course he would have.
Almost for sure this motherfucker would have had a bunch of slaves. But we elected a sexist, a bigot. I mean, you do have to have some respect for the fact that he says and does exactly what comes to mind. So I do got some respect for his renegade nature, but I just can't because, I mean, he's kind of what got America in this hole in the first place. Taking tax cuts for years, not paying workers for work that they did. I mean, honestly, that's what helped put America in the hole that we're in.
Yeah,
Stuff honestly. Like that. If you multiply that times a lot of people who do it and follow that code of ethics, you will get in a giant hole.
Oh yeah, yeah, she pretty much got whooped in the electoral college.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but she only got 228 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 279. Really,
I mean, honestly, he won states that. What state was it that Republicans haven't won since Ronald Reagan? What state was that? Sorry guys, I'm supposed to know this shit, but I was asleep last night to work this morning.
I want to say Wisconsin.
Nah, Wisconsin probably votes Republican every year. I think it was Maine. But regardless of the fact,
no, Maine actually went to Hillary Clinton. You mean he got a vote in Maine?
Okay, but the point is, Donald Trump won a lot of states that typically go Democrat, which It was that was a little mind-boggling to me. Like,
he won basically all the swing states. Every single one of them he clinched. That's the craziest thing about it.
But it was some of those swing states always go Democrat.
I mean, Virginia in recent years, yeah, he
South
almost
Carolina,
won Virginia.
Georgia.
South Carolina typically is Republican.
But hey, I guess.
Recently, North Carolina, we were a swing state. A lot of people didn't expect him to win at North Carolina the way he did.
People don't realize the power Donald Trump has. Like, Donald Trump was elected for a reason that we know, but a lot of people don't want to believe it, and then some actually don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, God has his plans. But
history is also often repeated in itself. So
I mean, yeah, it was time for a turnaround. Like, yes, that typically happens in politics. You rarely get Democrats winning 3 terms in a row. No political party typically wins 3 terms in a row. So
yeah, that's true. That's another reason.
That was another reason it probably kind of happened.
I mean, plus another reason we lost. Honestly, we sent Hillary to go against Donald. I think that was more of a mistake. Yeah. I was for Bernie Sanders. I know you can't reverse time, but we kind of fucked up right there. We sent Hillary.
I mean, in hindsight,
we sent Hillary.
A lot of people question whether Bernie Sanders actually could win. That because he was a socialist and that kind of had a lot of open season on him.
I just feel like he was more likable than Hillary.
He definitely was a lot more likable than Hillary.
Think about it.
He was considered a lot more trustworthy, even though he considered a lot more trustworthy. Like, honestly, he just didn't win.
I mean, because the only reason Hillary really lost is because the email scandal. Like, that's what she instilled.
Yeah,
a distrust in people's heads that all Donald Trump needed was that.
Yeah, honestly, the thing about that is that it came. She was winning. It came up again during early voting. It just, the timing of how it came back up really just kind of shook it. Even though it turned out to be nothing, it was enough to probably turn some people off.
I mean, it wasn't just the emails. People already didn't trust her because...
I don't know. People really didn't trust her.
They didn't trust her because she was a woman.
Then there was remember the whole Benghazi thing where some people, she could have did more. Even if she did, it still could have got ugly. So there's not really... And even then, you would probably still be complaining about it.
I don't even think that was... I solely think people didn't trust her because she was a woman. I don't know. I've heard that on countless occasions that people are kind of just... Sexist. Naturally sexist. And that's just the way history has made us. Like, that's the way we've coded into our heads. Women always receive everything last.
I mean, that's just a big vein in the culture. I mean, black men got the right to vote before white women did.
Exactly, that's the point I'm trying to make.
That is amazing. Like, history, when you really think about that,
history has shaped our mindset to that.
The fact that
because
that is amazing. Really.
Regardless of what happened, we still elected Donald Trump, the openly racist, sexist bigot. Like if openly admitting to sexually assaulting women in the recent months, did not or saying all Mexicans are rapists and we should build a wall out of taxpayer money, stopping them from coming into the country. If that
the multitude of lawsuits against him where he didn't pay certain employees or he swindled people out of money,
if all
people out of money, Trump University thing. Then there's also the time where there is also
okay, it's a lot. But if all that didn't sway the vote naturally to Hillary, that just only shows what we're really dealing with. We're just too blind to see it. We're on the brink of a civil war,
Oh, no, that is clear, though. The country is the most divided it's ever been. People, like, white people try to blame Obama for that, but we had problems with history, race, and class here. Eventually, those chickens were going to come to roost.
Exactly.
That's somewhat what this is. You can't really blame it on one particular person when this has been a cultural problem for years.
No. Them blaming it on Obama is solely what they always do.
No, it's not even blaming it on Obama. They found a way to blame it on the black dude. That's even a part of the culture.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
We're approaching the Civil War. I mean, I kind of want to say it was coming. We should have been did this, which is what we discussed in our last podcast. But I ain't even gonna bring up the last podcast. But we just been approaching this. We've been approaching it. We could have honestly, like, the decision was made when they elected Donald Trump. I'm sorry. We were willing to put this man at the helm.
Yeah.
Of our nation.
Apparently,
what we thought was our nation as one.
No, apparently, yeah. It turns out, guess what actually voted in mass for him? It was the royal vote. Even in North Carolina, in a lot of cities, in a lot of actually those swing states, it was the royal vote that actually rose up. But apparently, in each state, the black vote was suppressed.
Cause I'm gonna tell you something about this.
And voted in Donald Trump.
What Donald Trump was, honestly, he was somebody who doesn't mind speaking what's actually going on.
He spoke. No, he spoke their language to some degree.
They felt exactly
left. They basically felt left behind in society, and Donald Trump apparently felt the same way. That America was getting left behind. And
left behind.
Yeah, and that
left behind, huh? No child left behind, huh? All right.
It's not necessarily.
I know. I was just making a pointless, miscellaneous reference to another bad president we had.
Honestly, I'm with Ben Carson. It's only 4 years. He can't fuck it up that bad, can he?
4 years, man, is a long time.
Oh no, yeah, it felt like. Remember, like even in a state race that recently happened, like
why don't we mind jacking up society again? Why is that not an issue?
Oh no, society's
not society. Excuse me, not society. I just mean
society's always kind of fucked up anyway.
Getting back to a recessional period, one that we just got out of.
Oh no, our finances. Oh no, they're gonna be destroyed. I can tell you that now.
Donald Trump has said in his first 10 days. Let me tell you what I just read about what he said in his first 10 days.
Wait.
He's literally going to repeal Obamacare.
Okay.
In which, if you do that at this point, you're not gonna save any money.
True. Very true.
You need to let this run its course.
Oh my God. True.
It was a 10-year plan to save money. It's not, if you cut this off right now, it's gonna jack a lot of stuff up. That's A. His second plan.
A lot of people are going to lose healthcare, and it's going to take you a while to craft and create a new plan. So
exactly,
we're basically going to be
doing what we were
die.
We were going to be doing what we were doing the first time. People are getting sick, and it's illegal not to see them as a hospital.
Oh no, hospitals were seeing them. They
don't have a choice, but people are sick and broke with no insurance.
Pretty much, and they also go kill your credit score. Like, people's lives were kind of being destroyed, and if you had insurance,
what's credit to a nigga with $0?
Pretty much that's it too, and also,
the hospital still has to see them.
No, necessarily. I know that, but it's more than that. Another point I'm trying to get to is another big problem in it was that, bro, if you had a pre-existing condition, your insurance legally didn't have to cover you at all. They can just say, okay, we're not going to do it. You already had this. Screw you. Go die.
Wow.
You didn't know that was happening too? That was honestly the biggest problem about this. That's why Hillary Clinton literally went on stage during those debates and said we don't need to completely destroy it. It needs to be revised, yes.
Of course.
That was just it.
Take the good stuff out of it and formulate a new plan.
That's why the repeal thing is so devastating. The good parts are going to be ripped out entirely, and it's going to take a while to build something else in its place.
On top of that. Let me tell you what the second plan was. You know the wall's coming.
Oh no! Of course.
He is serious about this wall apparently, y'all. I thought he was bullshitting.
Oh no!
I said, you gonna really try to build a wall that's miles and miles and miles long and higher than a motherfucker higher than me right now?
Oh no! And guess what? There's actually more problems. In certain spots, due to our treaty with Mexico, you know there's actually a long river that separates Texas and the United States.
That's true.
Yeah. You are where we legally cannot build anything on that river, so it all has to be built in America on certain parts. So large stretches of Texas, Arizona, etc. are getting cut off because it has to be built inland.
White people, let me tell y'all something. I understand y'all have this secret hate for us. But you do know, when you put a fucked up pilot on a plane that can crash, you on the plane too. So why would you risk putting this fucked up pilot on the plane? If it ain't Denzel, don't put him on the plane, on the flight. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because we going to go down and ain't nobody saving us from this.
Yeah.
If the market crashes again, we can't just pull that out, a rabbit out of our hat and bail out the banks again. So this was a bad idea.
Especially
honestly.
not so close to when we did it.
He gonna be.
This is like 50 years. That was 50 years ago. Sure, probably could.
People are so oblivious to the fact that Donald Trump, I ain't seen no tax papers.
Oh no,
Still.
I see. No, oh no. And guess what? I also heard the moment he got elected, Vladimir Putin himself congratulated him.
I bet.
I honestly, a piece of me really during my walk to school, I just thought about a Trump America all day, people. And during my walk to school, I'm like, damn, there's a good chance he might sell us to Russia. There might be tanks in and everything. Like
I
damn.
ain't seen no tax papers. B.
Oh my god, we voted
I
for
ain't
the
seen
Manchurian
no plan.
Candidate.
Have you seen a plan?
Hell
Have you
no.
seen the budget to all this? Hey, how does this make sense? I want somebody to call me. I will give y'all my number, but I ain't gonna do that. But I want somebody to call me, look me up, and answer this question.
I'm serious about that. If my math professor has this, even
I will
possible.
feature you on the show tomorrow or the next, whenever you do it. If you answer this question, how do you spend trillions of dollars on the wall? Not trillions, billions, millions,
billions on the wall,
money,
trillions in other taxes. Well, trillions in the money we're not going to be getting.
He says he's going to cut taxes.
Yes.
On to everybody. Now, this is what he said.
The poor, middle class, and wealthy.
Build a wall, a $1 billion wall.
Yeah.
He's going to repeal our health care.
Yeah.
Tell me how that's going to decrease the deficit and not run us into the ground.
Repealing
if you call me,
healthcare might actually be it's a small blip on the radar compared to the billions of the wall and the trillions we lose in tax revenue alone.
I mean, I haven't done the math. I just know that once people have to start going to the hospital, it'll be just like before. We couldn't keep up with the numbers.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely gonna be a lot of stress on our public health system. There's a lot of
public
other
health system might crash. How bad would that be?
A lot of other things.
Epidemics get formed.
Oh no, then he can actually get us in a trade war. Remember his tariff thing? I'm gonna put tariffs on just about. I'm gonna not pretty much try to cancel the NATO trade deal, avoid getting us in other trade deals with countries that allow our trade to be a lot smoother and prices that actually go down here. And I'm also going to impose tariffs, which more than likely is probably going to get us in a trade war. So our economy is going to be destroyed.
It's like Donald Trump got his plan off Google. Like he went like Yahoo Answers and took all the information that everybody said they would do, not being the president.
I mean,
he formulated a plan.
When he was the business, I remember. You know how many times his business went bankrupt, right? Like he runs things into the ground. There's already been a pattern here.
And this is who y'all let pilot the plane, Donald Trump.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, man.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be an interesting 4 years, guys. Honestly,
I'm really expecting to, because I'm also praying to God that Donald Trump's a hands-off president. I'm really hoping it's really President Mike Pence right now, because at least he seems mildly responsible here.
Fuck that. I don't know this nigga.
I don't either.
If I don't know you, I don't trust you. That's rude right there.
Honestly, man, if I had my choice of candidates, who it would have been?
Bernie Sanders.
No, it would have been Bernie Sanders and Rand Paul. Both of them will legalize weed. Like,
no love for the trees, man. But I actually did see today that Florida legalized weed is getting closer.
I know it happened out in California, so.
California and Florida on two different sides, which makes what you just said irrelevant as hell.
I mean, we got fam over there, bro. We can probably chill for a week.
I don't give a damn about that. I want my weed right here, right now, and can't nobody say shit to me, and I got it still.
I mean, yeah, I think medical is probably gonna since another race we didn't really talk about, our governor race in North Carolina. Since Roy Cooper he won his vote, because in the state of North Carolina, popular vote is actually what wins you your election. So he actually won his vote by a couple thousand votes. Yeah, he won his vote by a couple thousand, so he's actually on pace to be our governor. But it's a close race, and there has been a recount demanded.
I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, Roy Cooper, that's my guy right there. But what I want people to kind of come to realize is the president don't matter. That's why I'm not too worried about Trump.
Yeah, but
it's more the Congress, and it's more just Congress. Like, that's really kind of because it's a checks and balance type thing going on. So civics, but it's not like Obama was fighting this battle in which he really didn't.
Democrats
get
also lost the Senate and they lost the House, so we're gonna have a straight Republican go. The overturn is real, so
yeah, we do got to do it. That's what we really need to work on getting out of there. Donald Trump. Okay, I'm gonna give him some props. He said he wants to put term limits on congressmen. Well needed.
You know what else is funny about that? That vote has to be voted on by the same congressman.
America. That's America right there.
That's just not gonna happen. Like, what Congress? No Congress wants to be known as the one that, you know what? Let's all cut all our careers short.
That's been the issue for you. That's the issue.
Let's just cut all our careers short, man. Like, no one's gonna do that.
Let me tell you something right there. That right there is the issue with the Electoral College that I have, and why they need to get rid of it. You got to pick one or the other. Either they have term limits, or we get rid of the Electoral College, because it makes it a unfair representation, actually, because they're getting a vote on the president. But
I mean, there actually are some states working towards too. I think there are 9 states, and New York just recently joined that list to actually who are actually banding together to end the Electoral College. And that's why I think Lloyd Cooper led North Carolina to some degree might eventually come to that same conclusion, because clearly with all the protests, there's clearly a demand for that reform. And that's probably going to happen during Donald Trump's presidency. That's why more than likely he's going to be a one-term president. And if we end the Electoral College, we might actually get a couple string of Democrats.
We will get a string of Democrats, because Democrats are the popular vote.
Yeah, they pretty much are.
It is the better. If we do have a 2-party system, which I kind of dislike as well, but if you are going to run a 2-party system, you have to go with the Democrat as your side, just solely because they're more liberal. They're for the people.
Yeah. I mean, that was actually before. Well, in American politics, we all know there was actually a shift between the Democrats and Republicans, but
yeah,
they kind of switched sides. But let's kind of ignore that. It's kind of
we just gonna hope y'all know that already.
Yeah. Here at the Rolling Stones, we talk to you like you're smart.
And if you don't know, now you know,
nigga.
Oh, did you just take my line?
Yes, I did.
Jackass. Well, yeah. It's been an interesting podcast. We're going to let y'all go.
Yeah.
It's been a good one, though. Oldie, but a goodie.
Yeah, these reactions were, these are more the immediate ones, but
I hope y'all enjoyed that motherfucker, though, because
wait, quick question before, wait. Let's have a quick postscript. The black vote in general, how do you think the black community is going to react to this? I understand
we're not talk about the riot. I mean, not riot. Excuse me. We ain't rioting. Sorry.
The protests, but those are generally all colored creeds and colors. A lot of people hated Donald Trump.
I mean, of course. We just had a whole freaking 20 minutes discussing why this was the dumbest thing we could have ever done.
Yeah, it kind of
why it was inevitable, which is embarrassing to the country.
Yeah, which also kind of needed to change, but yeah, we definitely have to change
that Hillary went through this. It's embarrassing
that we went through this. This is embarrassing, man. I almost feel sad to be American. There's literally
people done really packed up. Like, some people.
There's mass migration out of the damn country. There's literally mass migration. That is insane. Like, of course we all seen this coming. Apparently they wasn't joking about that.
I'm telling y'all. Some of these white people really trying to show their colors.
Yeah,
they really are.
Some of them are packing up. I deeply kind of hope we can somehow get some Pan-Africanism here going, and just get an influence of black people from all over the world.
Donald Trump will build a wall over there too, in Florida.
They keep black people out from South America, from Brazil, and in Africa. Where you gonna build a wall in the entire East Coast?
All I'm gonna say is this, involving that.
Bro, this is just stupid. Nobody's gonna agree to that.
So you think he just want to kick Mexicans out? At some point, who's next?
Black people?
Exactly.
It
is their goal to have a Puritan society, except none of these motherfuckers pure. Just pure evilton society.
And apparently,
I'm
Bill
sorry,
Belichick actually wrote that letter to Donald Trump.
Bill Belichick seemed like he Donald Trump friend.
Oh no, apparently Tom Brady is too.
Can't you picture that? Can't you picture this?
Yeah, I definitely can.
I can picture them being the bestest of motherfucking buddies.
No, that's why I always hated them. I hate the Patriots. Like, it's just something about Tom Brady and Bill Belichick that just get to me.
They just scream some
and
shit.
The stock market, and the stock market pretty much collapsed already during the presidency. Like, we're almost just, I just see us going downhill. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, boy, this gonna be an interesting. You say it's just gonna be 4 years.
There's a UN climate deal in jeopardy with Trump.
Gonna be the biggest 4 years of American history. It's either,
oh my God.
This shit. It might be over in 4 years, y'all.
This is about to be the worst. This is literally about to be the worst.
It might be. I don't mean to be the pessimist.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of optimism.
I mean, it has the potential to, but they will probably impeach him before that. That plus we're really dealing with President Mike Pence. But still, I don't know Mike Pence. That plus he said some offensive things about gay people.
Pence? Like, everybody, people be talking about this nigga like he is known.
He isn't.
At all.
He really isn't.
What state did he govern?
Illinois.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
He succeeded Obama?
No, he was a senator. Obama was a senator.
Okay.
Obama was a senator.
That's what I was asking. I thought he was a senator as well.
And a junior senator at that, so like.
I thought he was a senator.
Mike Pence was, I think, governor of Illinois.
He was a governor. Okay.
And Illinois is a big state. Like, there's rural areas in almost every state in America, so.
Okay. Maybe
that's
why
why
people talking about. Maybe.
But he, like, I don't think he was that light in Chicago and all that stuff.
Of course he wasn't. Look at that man.
Of course. He looks like, honestly, he looks like.
The devil himself.
No, he kind of looks like. He kind of put you in a mindset of Anderson Silva. Dang, what's that old dude? Anderson Cooper. Yeah, that's it.
Anderson Silva is black.
I mean, Anderson Cooper. Damn, bro. I don't know why the hell I just remembered that.
Anderson Cooper?
Yeah.
Really?
He kind of look like him a little bit. Think about it.
Who the hell is Anderson Cooper?
You know the other white dude. You don't know who that is?
No.
You don't watch CNN?
No.
I don't either, but I still know who it is. Like, what, you didn't watch The Daily Show enough, or like?
No.
Oh, that's why you didn't watch. Yeah.
Oh well, I guess who he looked like apparently got an effect on what he know. I guess.
No, it really doesn't. But he's kind of
the point of you bringing this up then.
Just be something interesting, man. That plus we didn't hit 30 minutes yet.
It's okay.
Nah, man. Alright, bro. We're probably about to spot soon. So